Work Energy, a survey company in India, has recently published the data that 53% of working professionals in India are not happy or totally discontent with the salary structure that they have in their organization. Hello, those of you who don't know me, this is Kaushik Majumdar. I'm an author and workplace challenge consultant. On this video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips which would help you while negotiating on your salary. Yes, but before that, I would like to share with you something very important. How many times you have seen working professionals end up being sick, depressed, going through marital problems or abusing substances because they are not happy with the challenges or the problems that they face at their workplaces, right? Every time the mere thought of going to the office on Monday morning depresses them, and I want to change that. I want them to enjoy their work. I want that the depression that they have by mere thinking of going to the office on Monday morning should no longer be there. And in that journey, I need your help. So please share my videos with your friends and colleagues who are facing these workplace challenges and need help, but got nobody to turn to. Also, please subscribe to my channels on which I keep creating videos on workplace related problems. The videos I create are the solutions to the problems provided or sent by many of you on my social media network accounts. So please share those videos with your friends and colleagues and subscribe to my channel. Help me to help these working professionals. Now, before I talk about the 5 tips, let me make it very clear that I'm not going to talk about the basic hygienic factor like body language, eye contact, grooming. You don't need me to tell you about this. So today I'm going to talk about 5 very specific tips which would help you while negotiating on your salaries. So tips number 1, know your value and what you deserve. Now this is a very common sense. However, the common sense are not very common many at times. Yeah. If you look around, you'll see, for example, 2 very, seemingly very same kind of people with same abilities, but one command ridiculously high salary, the other probably not. It might be seen unfair to that person, but let me tell you, that's how it is. From a decision maker's point of view, the determinant factor is how much value the candidate brings to the table and how the value is going to help the organization in its larger goal. So it's very important that one must do some research, know about himself, the value he brings to the table. Now if I know my value and I know what I deserve and I'm convinced about it, it's very easy to convince the other person. Tips number 2, talk from a position of strength. See, desperation makes one weak, and while you are negotiating, you should be talking from a position of strength. So even if you're desperate, don't show it. Without sounding arrogant, politely convey the message that the job needs you more than you need the job. This comes from confidence. But one thing I would like to stress over here is the practice. So do practice the question answer session before actually you appear for the interview. Think about all kind of possible doubts, questions or objections that can be raised by the interviewers, so that you know beforehand that what exactly you are going to tell them, right? And that would make you confident. Tips number 3, ask questions. Yes, there are people who feel uncomfortable or they're shy to ask questions, but let me tell you, those who ask questions actually control the conversation or the negotiation. So do research on the job, the organization, the role they're going to play, and be prepared with intelligent questions. Now there are 2 things that will happen apart from controlling the negotiation or the discussion while you're asking questions. You will also know the actual requirement and what value you bring to the table that would help solve those or fulfilling those requirements. Tips number 4 is talk facts and data. Look, without facts and data, your achievement and experiences are mere stories. So talk in terms of case studies, how in your involvement or your presence or your solution to a situation which is complicated has made it turned around, and how this And these stories are to be related to the role or the job that you are expected to take over, or the negotiation you are building your case on, right? That would make the decision makers to see your value and what value you bring to the table and how that help them get the desired result. Give them the before and the after trend that would help them realize your contribution to a complicated situation, and how your solution helped the situation to make a turnaround. Tips number 5: don't be apologetic about your expectation. Sometimes people lower their expectation out of desperation to get a job. Now, firstly, more often than not, it's not the money one loses out while negotiating, it's the value where one loses out on during negotiation. Because if the value is right, it always finds the money. And secondly, even if you lower your expectation out of desperation, you would not be happy doing the job for which you think you are not getting what you deserve. I hope you have found this video helpful. So if you are, or you have a colleague or friend who is facing workplace challenges and with an experience of between 3 and 10 years, then I've got this good news for you. I've started this new show which is called Career Accelerator Show for the working professionals, which is absolutely free. Career Accelerator Show is designed to help these working professionals with their workplace related challenges, in which we talk about 3 most common challenges that are faced by working professionals and how best one can deal with those challenges. So if you want to join and register for this workplace challenge related program, the Career Accelerator Show, I suggest you drop your name and email address, and my team would get back to you with the link. I hope to see you in my next video. With this is Kaushik Majumdar signing off. Namaste.